Come here. Sit. Sit. Pico. Ah, Pico. No. You're not supposed to do that. Good job.
Hey, your booty wobbled.
You better do it right. Sit down. Good job. Good girl. Dante, sit. Give me a kiss. That's not a kiss.
That's a dislocated
Everybody's just being so bad today. I cannot believe the way that came up. I just didn't even want to get any water on it just so I could see how it just comes up. And also, this is just extremely satisfying. I can't believe it. I really cannot. I wish that I had showed you guys how awful it was. Just this ugly giant blue spot. Blue. It wasn't gonna come out. I should have showed this one for sure. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This was acid dye stuck here. Acid dye. It was not gonna come out. I scrubbed and I scrubbed and I tried. There's a little bit of a stain there that I missed yesterday because I didn't see it, and you can probably barely make it out, but I can definitely see it now that I'm in a bright light. But it was a big ring of dark blue and black, because those were the colors I was mixing for the Expanse last month. I cannot believe the results. I feel like I had to, guys, I'm not big on cleaning. I mean, I'd like to have a clean home, but I'm just saying I'm not, you know, I work all day and I come home, I don't clean. I know a lot of people have, maybe not the energy, but the will and the desire as appropriate to clean after work. I do not. I could barely stand after I get out of the car. And I've not shown you guys what that's like yet. Maybe I will. Once I get my sea legs, then I'm alright. Look at that. This was yellow. It wasn't gonna come up. There was a little bit of yellow here. I suppose I could be like actually just doing this properly and wetting it down and getting rid of it that way, but it seems a lot more satisfying to just pulverize it. Bye. I'm so happy. That's so amazing. That's really, really amazing. There's a little bit of blue here. I'm gonna get those suckers later. There's a couple of spots that you can't see them. You really can't. I don't know. I don't think that this thing is like particularly not focused. Yeah, it's not that it's not focused. It's just, it's not gonna focus on the counter properly. But hooray, look at all that. Bye. Hi guys. I don't know why I start recording when I'm not ready. Do you do that? Pretty sure. We all do it because we don't know what we're doing. So, but that's okay. Wow, my cat's asleep. Good. So, I I'm just thinking about the way I was described in Rebecca's video, that she called me a bubbly, happy person. You would think that. You would definitely think that. Absolutely. I totally understand, because that's when I usually start recording. And I don't usually record when I'm not feeling that way, because I feel like I would just make people sad. A lot of times, though, one of the things that you probably should know about me is that I laugh a lot when I'm nervous. I do giggle when I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm like, why am I doing this? Somebody's gonna see this and they're gonna laugh at me or judge me, because that's what people do. So we all do that. Everybody judges each other. Don't act like you fucking don't. Like, everybody does. But you know, I love to do it. I love to chit chat with friends that are like-minded, you know? And I mean like-minded in like our hobbies and, you know, our interests and our craftiness and our willingness to learn new things, or whatever, you know, whatever it might be. Maybe you are doing something that I would never think of doing, and I would love to try it. And hopefully somebody would get the same idea from me, which, you know, is just lovely. Like that sharing of ideas, that camaraderie. I love that. Camaraderie? Is that correct? I hope that's correct. Yesterday, I recorded a video talking about my puppers, which I love very much. And of course, here's the thing about the reality about real life, is there is nobody out there that is running around being happy all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So anybody like that is a psycho. Like, who's happy like that all the time? I'm, you know, if I'm not sad, I'm unhappy or angry or raging or crying, or just overall happy, satisfied with my life. Even though I'm not satisfied with my life. Obviously, I'm not satisfied with my life. Who is? But that's not the point. There are things in my life that I want to fix. Things that I want to be better. I want to be able to turn around and go, hey, look at this amazing place that I live at. It's amazing. Look at my amazing broken window. These Christmas decorations that have been out here for over a year, because I only just got them last year, you know. But if I went over there to that side where I still haven't worked on it, because I asked my husband to wash the dishes for the 1,000th time in, I don't know, 5 months. Yeah, I can't show that part. That's no. That's a no. But do I have a super clean house? Amazing, beautiful? No. I moved from a tiny ass bunker, 1 bedroom. It was so small. But, you know, front yard, backyard, little bit of room. The front yard really belongs to this house. It's a guest house. Basically, I was living in someone's guest house. And we were comfortable. It's fine. It's just the 2 of us. We don't have any kids. And the commute is crazy, but I was closer to my sister. You know, my mom died, 2012? We've been on our own. I've been on my own for many, many years, since I was 19 years old. It's my second marriage. Just living life, making it work, you know? And I went from living in a 2-bedroom house for, apartment. I was there for so many years, like over 20 something years in that place. And then we moved, because we had no choice. And that's another story. And we ended up here in that tiny little place. We were tiny house living without wanting to, because you know everybody's doing tiny house videos. It was not my choice. But that's what it is. And so then when the owner was like, hey, you know, we're gonna be moving moving to buy another house, and we're gonna be moving in a couple months. Would you be interested in renting? I was like, yeah, we were actually looking to buy a house, but I know things are not quite in order enough for me to buy a house. And I'm terrified, and I tend to be, when I'm scared doing something, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not ready to be a homeowner. I'm not even ready to have children, and it's too late for me to have children. Why does that happen? That happened to me. Like, I wanted to have kids. I did. Of course I wanted to have kids. Like, to grow a thing in your belly and have it come out and be alive and in your life forever. Who wouldn't want that, right? Well, it didn't happen for me. Didn't happen for me, but it happened for my sister 5 times, so I'm satisfied. I have her children to admire from afar. And that's not true. I'm joking. I'm always with them as much as possible. But anyway, so same thing like being a homeowner. It's like being a real adult. I can't do that. I'm not ready. So it's probably never gonna happen. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I'll rent your house. Not a problem. It's a 5-bedroom freaking gigantic palatial place. For me, it's massive. Plus a garage. And I had a freaking little warehouse thing back there. It went up in flames last year, but whatever. It was cool. And a giant backyard and a giant everything's dead. And the house looks like I live in a haunted mansion because it's all dusty and old and rickety and everything's falling apart, and we don't even have an exhaust fan. Look at this. We don't have an exhaust. There's no exhaust. This house is so old that it doesn't have an exhaust system. There's no exhaust. It's an electric stove because they don't have gas. Like, I don't even know when they added this portion. Did they add it to this house is like over 100 years old. It's not mine, but it's mine. I'm renting it. So, it's on the market, by the way, to be sold. You like how this is falling off? Yeah. Falling off. The owner put that there. Now I don't know what to do to get another one up there. We don't really cook in here. We mostly eat out. Because that's another problem that we have is DoorDash. Once DoorDash became a thing, it was like a forever solution. So yeah, that's bad. It's really bad. I know it's bad. It's unhealthy. It's terrible. Anyway, all of this that I'm sharing with you today because I want to change my life. I want to be able to relax and enjoy recording and come home to a tidy place. Is that ever gonna happen? Unless I do something about it? Probably not. Probably not. See, here's my problem, okay? And I'll share this with you guys. Yesterday, since we're in a sharing mood, I just decided, just right now, that I am going to post that video of me talking to you guys about the seriousness of the problems that I'm having with my dogs. I am gonna post that video because that is about as freaking real as you can get in my house. And I feel like that's important. We can't always be happy. Things can't always be hunky-dory. It just isn't that way. And so one of my other biggest problems is my home. And the fact that I have my husband here all day, every day, playing video games. I mean, that is how we met in 2003, so could I expect any less? No. So, I'm gonna have dinner now that he went to go scavenge for me in the street. Because DoorDash is starting to get expensive, so we're now having to actually get the food ourselves. You guys, life isn't easy. And the things that we do, the knitting, the yarn dyeing, the chit-chatting, the vlogging, the whatever, it's It's supposed to alleviate our pressure in life. So if it's not doing that for you, find a way to make it that way, because I enjoy everything you do. I do.